Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. As you can see, we are still in the middle of winter days, and as you can see, I have a board that I enjoy. Just going to jump right in here today. There's a comment that was made in the previous video about something about this board which I completely forgot about, and I have noticed, well, I don't know, what the comment is when you get in here, you see your wheel, and you pop back out and pop back in, the wheel and the order of everything is completely refreshed. So what you see now, if you don't like it, you can jump back out and jump back in, and everything's going to be in a different order. So I jumped in last night right before I went to bed, and I liked the way the setup was, so I ended up recording the video, and I do that. I didn't have my microphone and had the volume off and everything, so, excuse me. So I went back and did a voiceover. I'm going to pop that in here in a minute and show what I found, but just wanted to let you know that, just in case for those of you that don't know, it's worth looking at this board. I don't know if it actually has any bearing whatsoever on what you get, but the way it worked out for me, I mean, it's like, you know how they do the close you come here, you're almost close, and then you just miss it and it goes here. You know, if that happens on this one, almost get the one I look for. You know, if I don't get it, I get 1,000. That's not so bad. Or if it just goes even further past, then I get the pink one, which is the one I'm looking for. So I don't know if that has any bearing on getting any results or not, but I like the way the board was last night, so I went ahead and did it for a few times and had some, I'd say, some reasonable results. So let's go ahead and jump in real quick and see what that is. And once I get done with that, I'll be right back. All right, we got a good setup going here on the board. Let's see if we can get some good stuff. Just gonna do a quick couple spins, and then we're gonna call it quits. See if we can't get lucky here. All right, food. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's always nice. Let's do a couple more spins. Just going back here to look at, excuse me. Sorry about that. Just going back to look at the setup and all the order of everything. So, kicking that off right there from the artifact. See if we can get a full spin on there. Ooh, look at that. Legendary. We got our first legendary outfit for our, what do we call those? Whatever they are. But yeah, so we're gonna just keep going back to that artifact there as a starting point. Just because we got something good, let's see if we can't get some more good stuff by starting there. Obviously, I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything, but ooh. Almost got a violet gem. That would have been nice. I would take that for sure. Of course, I would like a legendary gem, but certainly not going to complain about the epics as well. What is that? Oh, that's me moving it. Okay. What do we got? Trying to find the starting point again. I'm actually going to go back to the starting point for all of these spins and see if that has any bearing on anything. I'm sure it has nothing to do with anything, but every spin I'm going to start from that point right here on this time. Oh, there we go. We got an epic carpenter suit. Nice. Take that. Not sure if that's going to be usable or not, but seems like a pretty good number. All right, what's next? Unfortunately, doing this way makes for the whole spinning a whole lot slower. And when you got to get through 100, that's going to be slow. So I don't know if I'll do that every time, but since I like the way this board is, I'm going to do it every time this time. All right, blue dust. Nothing special, but we'll take it. Free stuff. Always good. All right, see if we can't get something good on this one. Ooh, there we go. Oh, you know what? We missed the big one, but then we got a chest. Not too bad. So we got one of the three weapons there so far. Let's see if we can get some. Oh, legendary. Oh, hello. Legendary amulet and a legendary item. So that scepter right there is the one that's dropping snowballs in everybody. So we're going to have to poke around with that one and see if that one can do us any good here. Nice. Well, we're 2 for 2 on the chest. A lot of people have been complaining about, hopefully that didn't show up here. A lot of people have been complaining about the results they're getting on the chest, but I think that puts me at 2 for 2, which is actually pretty ridiculous. I've seen people go like 10 different chests getting nothing but epic items, so obviously that is very lucky for me, and I'm not going to complain. Oh, hello. Almost another legendary item, but instead we have to get 10,000 mithril. I will take that. These are good spins. I'm going to just keep going. The goal was only to spin like 2 or 3 of these spins here, because it's actually way past my bedtime at the moment. So I wasn't planning on spending this many, but given what we're getting and how things are going, the way this wheel is set up and the items I'm getting, I'm not going to stop. Oh, yes, yes, yes. No. All right, again, we just missed the artifact, but we got a chest. That's why I like this wheel, because, you know, you still get good stuff. All right, whoa, hello. Nice. All right, I apologize to everybody. I'm sure there's a lot of very angry people watching this. That was my third chest I got, and with that, that was my third legendary event item, and that's 3 out of 3 so far. So the only thing we're missing now is the penguin, which I don't really care about, and the artifact. So again, I'm sure I apologize to everybody who I offended greatly by hitting all of these items. Not my intention, but I am certainly going to take it. And because of that, I'm going to keep going back to this Icy Crown, do a couple more spins. If I get a couple bad ones in a row, I'm going to quit. It is way past my bedtime and I got to get to sleep. But there we go. There's 2 bad ones in a row. Just getting wood. But obviously that was quite a run there of getting those items. So I certainly cannot expect to probably get anything else for the rest of the event. I still have many more spins to do, but can't expect to get too much more after that kind of ridiculous luck we got there. Got 3 chests, and every single time I got a chest, I got one of the event items. All right, maybe try a couple more. See if we can't get lucky once or twice more. Get the last 2 items. Probably not, but let's see what happens here. Ooh, I'll take that. All right, I'll take that anytime. 750,000 gold. Gold is like the main item that I just need for so much stuff. So let me start off by apologizing for that. I know most people are not having results like that, and I'm sure there's a lot of upset people by seeing that. But got 3 of the legendary chests, and I ended up pulling out, you know, all 3 of the weapons for the event. So that was not the intention of that. I just liked the way that board was. I jumped in and it worked out really well, obviously. So I don't know if it just happened to be a coincidence and they changed the drop rates, or if I was just incredibly lucky, or what was going on. It's been very crazy busy the last 24 hours or so I haven't really made much progress in any of my grinding in this game, or in Zero City, or anything actually for that matter. And I certainly haven't looked at the social sites and see what people are posting, so I don't know if anything has changed or not, but obviously that worked out extremely well for me. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in, and I haven't had, like I said, I haven't had as much time to do much grinding, so we're back up to 12,000 snowflakes. So it was at 120 spins, 126 to be exact, and we got 5 days left. Haven't been grinding the way I wanted to, and as a matter of fact, I should not have started recording this video yet, because I think I'm maxed out on pretty much everything. Wanted to hurry up and get this done so I could get the video posted, because we are going to do another giveaway today, and I want to get that up and out so people can start participating in that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and do a few spins, and I don't know, maybe it's like last night, I'm hitting all solid gold, and I'm going to stick with it. But and again, I'm sure this has no bearing on anything whatsoever, but I started all my spins right here on this artifact, and I like the way the board is laid out, so I will be doing that again. So I apologize, it's going to make the spinning go even slower than before, but it worked last time, so I'm going to do it again. I'm sure there's nothing to it, but you know, I'm a superstitious person. You know, I played baseball my entire life growing up, and you know, you get on the baseball field, you don't step on the lines when you're getting on the field. You step over the lines. That's just the way I was brought up. So you know, I did this. I put the spinner here, and I spun, and it worked. So I'm going to do it again. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what we're going to get. I don't expect to have the same luck I had last night, but if it does, I will be more than happy to take it. There we go. That's more like normal. That's actually probably a little better, because I got blue instead of gray. So I'm going to go ahead and spin. So the goal of this video, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I need to do. And oh, there we go, another chest. We can't go 4 for 4 because we already got all the stuff. Let's see. So what are we going to get? A possible unique reward for Hustle Castle. That's a good thing we could get, or a legendary item, or lots of epics. Let's see what we're getting. Probably lots of epics. Epic, and epic. Obviously, I needed, to be fair, I had some of those coming my way, because I haven't hit one of those yet, so certainly cannot complain about that. And obviously got all, you can't get the penguin there, I don't think. That actually might be what that Hustle Castle special item was. And that's not oh, there we go. There's a winner. So yeah, life has gotten a little bit crazier. Softball practice starting again, taking more of my time, more of my schedule. As a coach, gotta plan and get ready for everything. We just had our first practice, and now there's, I gotta run the season. So things will be a little bit busier. I won't have quite as much free time. Wow, this is I think what most people are seeing. So given this, I'm not going to go too far on this. I'll probably stop and we'll go ahead and look at some other things. But I got a lot of work to do to level up the hero. Our hero is very weak here, obviously, and we need to do some gem leveling. Need to get some gold to do that, and I think I'm actually really high right now. I think my mithril is almost ready to start crafting their essence. We might do that in this video. My gold is up there. Yeah, this is just complete junk this time. My luck from last night is gone. I should have kept rolling last night. So yeah, there's a lot of leveling we need to do. And another huge thing, I'll take the gold for sure, that I need to start doing is after the craziness of last night, I went ahead and started putting it, not this one, sorry. I added the Snowflake Scepter just to see how it worked. And I think I like it. I might actually be doing that a little bit more often because it does seem to do a lot of damage. But with that, I started noticing some weird things. I mean, my team's setup is not very good right now. Like, I have a really, really hard time finishing Djembe now, which I don't know if I've been posting, the question out there. Nobody's been responding, so I'm assuming it's just me. And I saw that my setup is not quite like I like. I don't know that I enjoy it, and I mixed it up a bunch while I was trying out the scepter and stuff like that. So I need to take a moment to completely redo my squad, because right now I don't like what it's doing. I don't like the setup or anything. So let's do about 5 more spins. Assuming we get nothing, we're going to stop here at 11,000. Yeah, so I need to figure something out. Hopefully get to the point where I can start being more successful again in Djembe. Get 20/20 every time, which was nice. It would be nice to do it in this event because I, get more spins that way, and lots of other stuff, which certainly is not happening at the moment. Yeah, we're not hitting today. And what I've done in the past is when this happens and I notice that things just aren't hitting, I stop. I'm gonna do 2 more and then come back another time. So again, it might be, there we go. Nope, we didn't get it. I don't know that there's anything to it, but that's kind of how I've done it. And if I'm hitting, I keep hitting and I keep going. And if I don't, then I just stop. So yeah, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to keep going. So we're not hitting this time. Even though I like the setup, things aren't coming. So I'm just going to stop. We'll come back again another day. Probably not part of this video. Could try that, but not going to do it with other things going on. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at what I did here. This is not the setup I like, so I'm not going to be doing it. But I do have the new Snowflake Scepter set here for Jerry. He's no longer Jerry Rez. So with this setup, once in a while, hits a target with the snowball that deals 32,000 plus 39,000, so 71,000 for magic damage, which is pretty good. And I tested out and put the rune on this one, and it ended up doing more damage. It was like an extra 10 or 15,000 damage plus, what was the other one? Oh, then it attacked the, it attacked the weakest enemy, which is pretty good too. And obviously with this scepter I have, it's only level 98, which kind of stinks, but I have 4 spell power slots, which is nice. And 1 damage. This guy's dealing damage, so having a damage one is good. So that's not a horrible setup, not bad. So we have a red soul. I don't know how often those fire, so I need to start doing some studying. I might keep this and keep him as a res person with that soul, and then doing extra damage, because that was when I was running it. He was doing 2nd to 3rd in damage on the team, which obviously is pretty good. And the way my setup for my squad now is just really, really weird. So I need to do some investigating and see what I can do to make my squad a little bit more useful. All right, what kind of stuff can we do here to make this video a little bit more productive? So we're almost at 200,000 mithril. Let's see if we can't hit 200,000 and start crafting. Oh, before that, one more thing. One of the viewers said I have a lot of chests that have essence in them. This one I have, but it's only one of the reds. The blues do not give me essence. Not even a chance for it, as a matter of fact. But this one does. So we're going to open that guy up and see what we can get. Obviously, we're going to get 1. And I don't know what's what, so it doesn't matter what it is, because I'm not going to remember what's what. So, all right, we got lots of goodies in there, including some diamonds, not bad. And this is the Shadow Essence. Ooh, Shadow. Is that the one I'm looking for? Let's go take a look at that. That might have been the exact one that I've been trying to work on here. Because I've been going on my, there we go, my shadow set. I've kind of had in the back of my head that I'm going for this guy here. So I need 10 of them plus 600,000. I got a chest with 600,000, so I could do it pretty quick, not pretty quickly, but once I get 6 more essence. So that was one there, and we're getting close on another one. So that'd be 5. So that means we're halfway there. And then I also have the ring. Do I have, or the amulet? I think I have the ring. So if I can go ahead and get the weapon as well, then we'll start being up to the 2 item here, which gives them an 18% chance to deal an extra 18,000 pure damage. Not tons, but with your assassin up there, they're firing that weapon so often, the 18% chance, fires off fairly frequently. So, yeah, it's obviously the 4 item is much more significant, and I'll be happy to get there, but we're a long ways from that one. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for right there. That's my next ancient item I'm trying to build. There is the daggers. So got a ways to go, but hopefully we just got one here, and if we can get 15,000 more mithril before this video ends, which I have a variety of ways to do that. So let's first of all take a quick, actually get these guys real quick. First of all, we're going to go through and see if there's anybody on my map. There has not been very much mithril at all on the maps lately. Apparently the 2,200 area is not very productive. I'm not going to go 1,000 at a time, 300 at a time. I mean, that's like nothing. And then I got a bunch of low levels, which certainly are not helping. Nothing. You don't even have mithril in yours. Yours, nothing. So this is what I've been seeing a lot lately. There's just not a whole lot available. There it goes, 2,400. Let's go ahead and take that one. Again, I'm hoping that one day, and then not so. Oh, we can see the scepter working here. When I'm fighting people not super strong, it's obviously easier to beat them. My squad is very messed up at the moment, so let's go ahead and look at the stats here. So we got Maddie up front taking 80% of the damage almost, dealing 26% of the damage, which I notice when I fight weaker people, because she got 13 dodges up there. She's doing big stuff over there. And then we got Angie. So our tanks up front, who are just supposed to be there for dealing damage or absorbing damage, did 45% of the damage. Not bad, and 68% of the healing. So this is not actually a fair comparison for anything. Where's our, here we go, there's our Snowflake Scepter, 14% of the damage, not bad. And then we got Leah in the back dealing, 28. Again, that's not really a fair comparison with fighting somebody that weak. But still, 14% for our mage there. So, that Snowflake Scepter might be part of the lineup going forward. I have to do some studying here of my squad and figure out what I'm going to do. But that is certainly a possibility. All right, we are getting nothing here. There's 1,800, but nothing else. And nothing. Okay, so if I wanted to get 12,000 or 1,200, no, 12,000. I got a couple ways to do that. We can do, which one is it? This one was 7,500. That'll get us close, plus 67,000 in food. And we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to start spending this food because we're going to be topping out here real quick. All right, let's break that apart. I don't think I need, but we'll keep for the time being. All right, so that puts us within for 3,700. What can we do? And we got to spend we got to earn less than 3,500 food, 35,000 food, or we need to use that real quick. All right. What can I have these things. How much did I need? Okay, we're gonna do these because they don't give me any food, and I got 659 of them. So we need about 7 of those right there. There's 1, there's 2, that we don't need, 3, that we don't need. I'm sure we don't need that. 4. Okay, we're gonna take a look after 6, 5, 6. Okay, so we need 2 more. 2 more of those chests, and then we'll hit our 20,000. 2 more of the chests that give us the mithril. Nope, not those. And 1, and nope. 2. Okay. So we can start crafting one more essence, which will put us halfway to getting our ancient daggers. It is a very slow grind. Obviously, it's good allows everybody to be there ready, but you know, it's takes some patience for sure. All right, there we go. Oh, you know what? I should have paid more attention. I'm sure we need to do more dungeoning before we can get those last 5. All right, so now there's not much mithril for people to steal. There's a lot of gold and everything else for people to steal, so I'm gonna have to spend some of that. This video is going on long enough, so we're not gonna do it, but we could work on getting some gems going or some other stuff, but I think we'll call that quits here. So before we end this video, let's go ahead and talk giveaway. Same thing as last week. Creativity is lacking, and lack of sleep is causing me to not be able to even be as creative as I normally am. So we're sticking with the same method that we've been doing. It's been working, and let me know if you guys have some other ideas, but this is the way we're going to go for right now, doing random numbers. I picked the number again before the video started, and we're going to go with that number. So same rules as before. Go ahead and give me your ID. So as you can see right here, I went to the settings, and you see on the bottom right above the green buttons, it says my ID 5551387. So give me a number between 1 and 1,000, and the 5 closest players, or 5 closest people that put their guesses in the comments with their guess and their player ID. If there's no player ID, I'm not gonna count it. They will get 250 in-game diamonds added to their account. And for those that asked if we can add some other things to our giveaways, the answer is no. The only item that we have available to us to give away is the diamond. So we will be sticking with that. Something changes, I will let you know, but for now, that is our only option. So if you'd like to participate, go to the comments of this video and tell me your game ID and what your guess is between 1 and 1,000. We're going to keep it going again for 48 hours from the moment this video goes live, which for me, where I'm located, that's about 11 p.m. So that will be the same as what we had been doing the last couple ones. So same kind of thing. And good luck to everybody there. And I hope that what I saw with my spins last night, with me getting some good items, that the drop rates are increasing and people are starting to get some better stuff, and it's not just me. So let me know also in the comments if you notice that and you're getting a little bit better luck and getting some good things. And what else can we add in the comments? Let me know if you have any other ideas for giveaway challenges. I need to balance the amount of effort it takes to determine who the winner is, along with mixing it up. Obviously, this guessing the number is fairly simple and straightforward, and easier on my part, and I think easier on your part as well. So this will be the more common approach that we're going to go. But if anybody else has any ideas, let me know, and we'll see if we can't add those just for a little bit of variety. All right, we will call it quits for this video. We got 5 days to go. We're halfway through the event, and for me, it's been going pretty good. I got 3 of the weapons. We're still waiting for that artifact and the little penguin, and then we get all the big things that way. So I'm not too upset. Things have been going pretty well for QC Runner the way it looks here so far. So hopefully they continue and we get the rest of the items for the last 5 days. So tune in for the next one and we'll see how it goes. So this is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.